Hey guys, welcome back to Math from My Desk. Today I'll be showing how to simplify algebraic expressions with exponents. So let's go ahead and start with practice problems. So we have first over here we have x to the power of negative 2 times x to the power of negative 3, all of that to the power of 4. So the important thing to memorize while solving this problem is that 1 over x is equal to x to the negative 1. Or negative n to the negative 1. So what this means is that 1 over x to the n is always equal to x to the negative n. So for example, if this was 1 over x squared, this is equal to x to the negative 2. So that is something that's important to know while solving these problems. So now we see that we have x times x to the power of negative 2 times x to the power of negative 3. So this is the same thing as x to the negative 3 plus, x to the negative 2 plus negative 3. And we're going to have that to the power of 4. So x to the negative 2 plus negative 3. Negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. So this is the same thing as x to the negative 5 to the power of 4. If we have something like this, so we have parenthesis, an exponent like that, and then we have another exponent outside of the parenthesis, all we do is 4 times negative 5. So this is the same thing as x to the negative 20, which we can rewrite as 1 over x to the power of 20. Now let's move on to the next problem. We have x to the power of 4, all of that to the power of negative 3, times 2x to the power of 4. So same thing here, we're going to multiply. So that is the same thing as x to the power of negative 12, because 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. And you have that times 2 to the power of x, 2 times x to the power of 4. So I'm going to rewrite this as 1 over x to the 12 times 2x to the 4. So I can write this as 2x to the 4 over x to the 12. So if we have division, x to the n over, let's say, x to the a, that is equal to x to the n minus a. So if I bring 2 out for now, I'm going to have x to the 4th minus 12 times 2. 4 minus 12 is negative 8. So this is the same thing as 2x to the negative 8, which I can rewrite as 2 over x to the 8th. And that should be my answer over here. Now let's move on to the next problems. So I have n cubed, all of that cubed, times 2n to the power of negative 1. So let's go ahead and solve that. So here I'm going to multiply, I lost my thing. Here I'm going to multiply 3 by 3 to get 9. So this is the same thing as n to the 9 times 2n to the negative 1, which I'm going to rewrite as n to the 9 times 2 over n. So I have 2n to the 9 over n, which is the same thing as 2n to the 9 minus, because here we have a 1, so 2n to the 9 minus 1, which is 2n to the 8th. Now let's move on to the last problem here. We have 2v squared times 2v squared. So 2v in parentheses. So we're going to go ahead and square that whole thing. So when we have something like this, we're going to want to square each independent variable or coefficient. So 2 squared is 4. And then v squared is just v squared. And you have that times 2v squared. So I can rewrite this. I can factor out a v squared here. So I have 4 times 2 times v squared, right? So this is 8. And then v squared times v squared is the same thing as v to the power of 2 plus 2, which is v to the 4th. And this right here is my answer.